Dear students, hope you are well and staying safe at home. We are going to continue our lesson 1, and we are covering pages 7 to 9. And the topic is pollution of the air. The main source of the problem with for pollution of the air is the gases from burning of fossil fuel. Fossil fuel can be burned from vehicle, factories, houses, but as we know, today humans rely on too much on the fossil fuel for cooking or for using their car, motorcycle, and factory also to produce electricity. So we are relying on fossil fuel, but human is trying to find another way, like clean, clean fuels, to or clean energy, actually clean energy to use for the daily life, and to reduce the producing pollution in the natural environment. But pollutants in air can be divided to the main four groups: sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, carbon monoxide, and lead. The first, sulfur dioxide, mainly come from a vehicle exhaust, and these pollutant can be cause of acid rain. You can refer to figure 1.11 to check for more details. And here also you can see the reaction between the sulfur with the oxygen, O2. Any equation that you see O2, meaning it's a burning or combustion reaction. This is actually combustion reaction. When we burn the sulfur, then we produce the sulfur dioxide. As here, as I mentioned, sulfur dioxide is one pollutant in air. Nitrogen dioxide, also same cause of they are cause of acid rain, and also they are cause of photochemical smoke. Photochemical smoke actually is the reaction when there is a nitrogen monoxide in the atmosphere. These gas are able to react with the solar radiation from the sun. When they receive a heat or radiation from the sun, then after the reaction, there will be a photochemical smoke. Photochemical means photo comes from the photon, from the radiation from the solar, and chemical, actually the result is a chemical production. Then a smoke is meaning, you can see here in the picture, in many industrial city or very uh, mega city actually, which they are very big, and this is happen commonly in this type of city, big city. Okay, back to this slide, and the third pollutants in air is, this is I forget to tell you, this is the reaction between the nitrogen gas to the oxygen gas, then it produces the nitrogen dioxide. Okay, there is another O2 or oxygen, which shows that this reaction is combustion reaction. I put because I took this picture from internet, and it's not a balanced reaction, so I put by myself two here to make the reaction balanced. For the balancing of the reaction, we will study later. I will teach you later. The third pollutant is carbon monoxide. Carbon monoxide is able to react with the hemoglobin of our blood and then stop it to carry the oxygen. Here I can show you for more details the uh, the hemoglobin or red blood of cell inside of our blood. When it reaches to our lung, okay, when the blood reached our lungs, these hemoglobin receive the oxygen from our lungs when we are breathing. When we are breathing, we receive oxygen. Then hemoglobin in the red in our blood can react with the oxygen and carry the oxygen to the body, the other tissues or the other part of body. But if there is a carbon monoxide in the atmosphere, when we are breathing, we can receive both oxygen and carbon monoxide. But carbon monoxide is more stronger than oxygen and it can react strongly with hemoglobin, and it doesn't let the oxygen to go inside of the hemoglobin. So that means we cannot receive in enough amount of the oxygen from our breathing. So this is one issue with carbon monoxide as a pollutant in air. So when it happens, then we will get this dizziness or headache, sometimes in a small amount of carbon monoxide. But if we expose with a large amount of carbon monoxide, then it would be death. So the fourth pollutant in the air is lead. Nowadays, many companies are trying to reduce the lead or remove the lead from the petrol, as cars or vehicles, motorcycles, they are consuming the petrol from the petrol station. So the companies are trying to reduce or remove the lead, because after burning the petrol or other fossil fuel, lead can be produced and moved to the air. It's a neurotoxic metal. It's a kind of neurotoxic metal. That means it affects on your nerve, and also it cause of learning difficulty, because when it affects your nerve or brain, so you would have problem with learning or memorization. So let's move to this slide. So what is the solution for this problem, pollutants in air? There is one solution using a catalytic converter in exhaust. This is actually could be expensive, and maybe it's not possible for everyone to install a catalytic converter in the exhaust. As you can see in this picture, vehicle produce lots of fume, lots of pollutants in air, but this catalytic converter, before release the fume or before release the pollutants, this catalytic converter can have a function as a filter. Then it can change the carbon monoxide, as I said, which blocks your hemoglobin and some other side effects, can change the carbon monoxide to CO2, carbon dioxide. This is also harmful, but still better than carbon monoxide. And also nitrogen dioxide, which cause of the photochemical smoke and other side effects, can be converted to the nitrogen gas, which still is better than nitrogen dioxide. And let's move to acid rain. What is the acid rain? Acid rains can be can be produced by the pollutants in air. When we have pollutants in air, I mentioned that for nitrogen dioxide uh, sulfur, also sulfur compounds, they are cause of acid rain. So acid rain can influence on building water resources and plants. For the buildings are worn away after the acid rain, and after a long time. Not meaning that it's happened very immediately, but it takes time. After a while, you can see that the buildings are worn away, are washed away after a while. For the water resources become acidified and damage the animals. When the water get more acidic, so it damage the animals. Actually, it kills the animal. For plants, plants uh, may leave their leaves, and they would be damaged, and so they cannot draw up the water from the earth. So these are the main effects of acid rain: building, water resources, and plants. So this is the remedy. Actually, this is the solution for uh, overcome the acid rain. The first is adding lime into lake and surrounding the land. This lime, don't be confused with the lime we are eating and we buy from the markets. This lime is different. This lime is, we will learn more about the lime. Lime is carbonate calcium, and this play a role of alkaline or base, which can react with the acidic solution, then neutralize the acid solution. If, for example, the lake here is acidified, so we need to add something alkaline solution, or base solution, to neutralize the acidity. Lime is the compound, is a chemical that we can add to the acidic solution. We can either add directly to the water, and or add to the surrounding land also. The second one is prevention to produce. We need to find a way to reduce the uh, giving, giving the releasing the pollutants in air. And so the best way is the prevention. The third one is using a scrubber in power station. Power station actually produce lots of pollutants in air, like um, like any factory that I show you at the first slide. Many factories such as power station, that they are responsible for producing electricity, they have waste gas. They have gases from the burning fuel. So this gas can be goes to the scrubber, this one, before releasing. When the fuel gas move to the scrubber, there is one equipment that can spray the lime. Okay, the lime is alkaline substance or base substance. So when the fuel gas exposed to the spray of lime, then because this is acidic actually, and then neutralize, and it can be converted to the another more clean gas. Then clean gas, not actually 100% clean, but it's better than the initial state. So the clean gas can release from the scrubber. But what happened after spraying the lime? The lime itself and reacting with the fuel gas, some of these fall down to the bottom of the scrubber, and it will produce the gypsum. So this is the function of a scrubber, which is not available in your book. I think I just took from the internet to show you more details to you have better visualization about this issue. This is the third way to solve the problem of acid rain. That's all for today. Please leave a comment down as your attendance. Take care. Have a good day.